gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
In years past, you brought this man low, foiled his plot to become a god. Now you stand before him once again. Sarevok Anchev.
Harper Worm, the abdicating hero. Your keen sense for this city has withered in your absence. And you, man of stone, as you stood a statue, a helpless ornament, your city warped, changed, became ripe for the plucking.
Sarevok, Baal's least favorite son. Still tied to Daddy's apron strings, I see.
Your face bears the marks of many years, Jaheira. Your wit, however, does not.
While you wriggled neath the city's soil like the worm that you are, it will please my hamster to kill you twice, Sarevok.
You're as stupid as I recall, man of stone. You were never more to my father than a stinging insect. Irritating, but irrelevant. And yet, you still scrabble for his attention. You are unworthy of Baal's presence, let alone his trial. But for one purpose you are fit, indeed. You will make a fine offering to the Murder Lord. You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But these are not aspirants. You have brought traitors of Baal into our midst. Harper Worm, the abdicating hero. Your keen sense for this city has withered in your absence. And you, man of stone, as you stood a statue, a helpless ornament, your city warped, changed, became ripe for the plucking.
Sarevok, Baal's least favorite son. Still tied to Daddy's apron strings, I see.
You disappoint me, child of murder. I expected more of your return.
Sarevok Anchev, a relic of your cursed line, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen. And yet, the history he shares with your companion seems to run almost as deep as your own.
What purpose do you have in bringing these heretics to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
Simple. We beat him about the brow and butt until he was dead.
Sarevok once fancied himself Baal's chosen, until we put him in his place. Feel no shame for forgetting him. History shall do the same.
These two have long meddled in my affairs, and my father's.
Do not parley with this madman.
Sarevok once had his chance to taste of goodness, but he spat it back out. Now he made taste boot leather instead.
You speak of the past. I speak of the future. Well, aspirant, do the shades of yesterday speak for you too? There are two paths to the Temple of Baal. To carve your devotion into flesh, or to be the carcass that is carved upon.
You make promises that aren't yours to keep. Take care that their breaking does not break something more.
If Minsc is certain of one thing, it is that he very much plans on being a problem for Sarevok.
I know these two well. I have traveled in their company. Whatever else may be said of them, they answer to no one but themselves. It seems there is some disagreement on who is master here.
Forgive the insolence, Master.
Order, and Minsc obeys, as if Bu himself commanded.
I never thought I'd see this. The Harper and the Idiot Ranger brought to their knees before me. The violence pleases Baal. The domination pleases me. Your slaves may stand, the better to bear witness. You are something truly glorious, child.
Play whatever part you must to get us closer to Orange Stone. It is not for me to question, only to remind you that it is a part.
My hamster mislikes this, but I have assured him you have some purpose to this play acting. Yes? Of course I trust you, my friend. But remember, Minsc bent the knee as you asked. But all four of Bu's little legs remain upright and primed for Sarevok's tender parts.
Behold, Father Baal, your lost child, bathed anew. Arise, unholy assassin.
His most unholy will be done.
Another walks in Baal's bloody footsteps. It seems your warnings were not heeded, heroes of Baldur's Gate. I must admit, it brings me pleasure to baptize an unholy assassin in your presence, noble heroes.
Do not presume any would follow your path, Sarevok. After all, you've shown them its sad and meaningless end.
Our friend is not like you were, Sarevok. When Bu speaks to her of goodness, she does not get that stupid soon-to-sneeze look on her face as you used to.
A word of advice, unholy assassin. Wrap your leash tighter about your slaves, lest their belligerence undoes you. The reasons matter not. The Celestial is dead. The offering is made. The discards of history may yet find their true purpose in Baal's service. As followers of a Baal spawn, take this amulet, child, and return it to your father's chamber. Cleanse the temple of Arin's girlish shrines, and bring your primal slaughter back to Baal. There is nothing more I can teach you, but if you bring about her death, return to me. We shall revel in the divine memory together, as family.
We've done what we came to do. And we're all of us sullied for it. Let us make it worth it.